Ndza mi xeweta eka nhlikani wa namuntlha wo saseka swinene lawa i mahungu ya Xitsonga na mina Kurhula Mukansi lawa ya kumekaka eka channel 500 ya Starset na page ra Galaxy Universal Network eka Facebook. Ndzi xeweta na valanguti lava humaka ematikweni mambe laha tikwenikulu ra Afrika. Hi ta sungula mahungu hi tinhlokomhaka leti ti landzelaka. Khale ka matsalana wa ANC Songezo Mjongile u vekiwile endlwini ya yena yo hetelela. Holobyenkulu wa swo famba u yile airport ya le xifundzeninkulu xa Western Cape. Xikolo xa vana lava va nga tsoniwa va endlile Jerusalem Challenge. Hi sungula mahungu ya hina eka siku ra namuntlha. Khale ka matsalana wa African National Congress exifundzeninkulu xa Western Cape Songezo Mjongile u hundzile emisaveni vhiki leri ri nga hundza ekaya ra yena eMorningside eJoni. Swi vuriwa leswaku Mjongile a ri na mavabyi ya colon cancer. Muvulavuleri wa vandla ra ANC Mavi u vurile leswaku Songezo Mjongile u tivisile vandla ra ANC leswaku u na vuvabyi bya cancer na leswaku u yeriwile hi n'hweti ya Dzivamusoko hi swona. Mjongile u tivisile vandla ra ANC hi siku ra 29 n'hweti leyi yi nga hundza. Songezo u sungurile hi ku nghenelela Congress of South African Students naswona u vile murhangeri wa yona. U vile na le ka ANC Youth League naswona a ri eka komiti ya yona. Mjongile u vuye a hlawuriwa tanihi mukhomi wa nkwama wa ANC eWestern Cape naswona endzhaku ka nkarhi u hlawuriwile tanihi matsalana kona exifundzeninkulu xa Western Cape. Namuntlha a vekiwa endlwini ya yena yo hetelela endzhaku ka loko a hundzile emisaveni vhiki leri ri nga hela. Matsalana wa African National Congress Gwede Mantashe u vurile leswaku Mjongile a ri munhu wa kahle ku tirha na yena naswona a rhandza ntirho wa yena swinene. A hi languteni.
I've been delegated by the leadership of the ANC and its president, Cyril Ramaphosa, to come and pass our deepest and sincere condolences to the family. I'm bringing these condolences to Tsonga, who I worked with. When I was Secretary General, Tsonga happened to be the provincial secretary of the Western Cape. I always confessed that 10 years in the office appeared to be brilliant, but the reality is that I had a support of brilliant provincial secretaries. One of them was Tsonga. One of the most important things about Tsonga is that Tsonga was an honest soldier who stood firm for his belief and conviction. He would stand firm even when he disagreed with the most powerful in the organization. But the difference is that Tsonga was never rude in disagreement. He would disagree with you, but he was never rude. And I call that a character as distinct from factionalism, because factionalism has this tendency of wanting to label a person you disagree with. Character is one where you are actually polite in disagreement. And he always emphasized the importance of being upright and not pretend to be something.
Khale ka muvulavuleri wa vandla ra ANC Zizi Kodwa u vurile leswaku a ri munhu wo tiyimela swinene naswona a yimela vandla ra ANC swinene. A hi languteni.
The mistake that operation never took place. So there's what Mama track wrong. Which is the reason why that police station is still there. Can't be getting the police station. I'm making this background to when we were teenagers, to explain this background, we knew of a famous thing called Yengeni trial, and yet we knew little about the accused person. We knew little about an accused person, but we knew something called Yengeni trial. When's it when you don't? I left without Bombisha station. So when we were inspired by the act of bravery, because that area is called Southern Suburbs. So we inspired that by the act of bravery. That's why Tsonga undertook that mission. In many other missions, I was in Zayo. Will tell you, so I invite you that. As a commander again of Kaisha, as you see, we're inspired by your bravery. I'm a committee from here the things that they carried out. We were radicalized by your bravery. I invite you, Tornado, step in so again.
Holobye nkulu wa swo famba fikile Mbalula na yena u vulavurile naswona u vurile leswi swi landzelaka.
It was not personal. Our debate was premised on the principle that there must always be one center of power in the ANC, which must also guide the implementation of the ANC policies in government for as long as the ANC remains a governing party and in power. This position won the day in Polokwane, and its core tenets remain valid to this day. The second debate was about defining the enemy of the National Democratic Revolution. We had a long discussion with Joel Nechitenze about this, and he accused us. Joel Nechitenze is the foremost theoretician of the ANC, and he accused us of ideological abomination. Now, we were seriously looking at our dictionaries. What is ideological abomination? We are committed. It is through this debate that the role of white monopoly capital came to be part of our discourse, albeit not as an enemy of the National Democratic Revolution. We were saying that white monopoly capital is the enemy of the National Democratic Revolution. And we were defeated in Mangaung about that. The Mangaung strategy and tactics highlighted that the transition has contributed to changes in the nature of capital. As a consequence, those who stand to benefit from the status quo will resist fundamental transformation, and thus the relationship with capital is one characterized by an approach of unity and struggle of the opposite. It was through this debate that we affirmed that the radical economic transformation as a core tenet of the NDR, not a factional construct that advances narrow self-serving interest. Radical economic transformation is about efforts to change the structure of the economy, to advance manufacturing and beneficiation, investment of more resources in productive activities, and comprehensive broad-based economic empowerment.
Holobye nkulu wa swo famba laha Afrika-Dzonga fikile Mbalula u yile e-airport ya Cape Town International. Leswi swi tile endzhaku ka loko holobye nkulu wa COGTA Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma a vule leswaku tibodara hinkwato ti ta pfuriwa hi siku ro sungula ra n'hweti leyi taka. U vurile leswaku na ku vhakela matiko hinkwawo swi ta pfumeleriwa hi siku ro sungula ra n'hweti ya Nhlangula. Holobye nkulu wa swo famba u vurile leswaku u yile e-airport ku va a kambela leswaku va landzelela milawu yo tihlayisa tanihi loko ku ta pfuriwa ku vhakela ka matiko man'wana. U vurile leswaku loko ka ha ri xigava xo sungula xa lockdown swa laveka leswaku vanhu va tihlayisa. U vurile leswaku u tsakile swinene hi leswaku vatirhi va airport va landzelela milawu yo lwisana na xitsongwatsongwana xa COVID-19 na leswaku wa tsaka leswaku va tiyimiserile ku va va amukela ku pfuriwa ka tibodara na leswaku wa swi vona leswaku va ta tirha hi matimba ku landzelela milawu no endla leswaku vanhu va 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 hlayisekile. A hi languteni.
And so on. And to that, I think you deserve a good round of applause. Thank you very much. I've seen HEPA installed all around, but what takes the cup for me is the e-system. I think you have infused in your approach the technology. It's very important. We will win this war by stretching the technological capacity we've got and innovation in the work that we do. Literally, don't get close to me. So that's what is happening in Cape Town. And so we are going E all the way, and I think I'm quite impressed by that. To me, it takes the cup from the entry side. The 8 cameras you have put in front to detect anyone who might be showing symptoms or high temperature, put aside and bring to the attention of Port Health. I think that is marvelous for me. I think that shows that you take this business seriously. And we will work hard together to get it right and to be ready for people when they come. I can say to the media and everybody that Cape Town is ready for the 1st of October. So come here. We are ready to live with the virus but to fight. And I think the measures you're putting in place, CEO, must be replicated across and be implemented. And I've seen the e-system that is being installed on the international side is quite encouraging and very important. But keep up the good work.
Hi ya emahlweni hi mahungu tanihi loko United Nations yi rile ku endleni ka minhlangano ya vona loko lembe leri va karhi va endla nhlangano wa vona wa vu75 mutshami wa xitulu Cyril Ramaphosa u vurile leswaku swa laveka leswaku leswi va swi vulavulaka hi swona swi fanekele swi endliwa. U vurile leswaku ka hari na swo tala leswi matiko ya nga langutana na swona. U vurile leswaku swa laveka leswaku va tshama va hlangana leswaku va ta kota ku ya emahlweni. U vurile leswaku u lava ku va na ku cinca loko nhlangano lowu wu va wu herile. A hi languteni.
Posed by COVID-19 has significant consequences for global peace and security. Situations of instability and conflict have the potential to worsen, and there is a possibility of new forms of social unrest that are emerging. Vital gains made in political processes towards peace are also under threat. It is our collective expectation as the international community that the United Nations Security Council will continue to play a key role in ensuring that this pandemic does not undermine international peace and security in any country in the world. It is imperative that the Security Council continues to work closely with regional organizations in this regard, and in our case in Africa, including the African Union. We must coordinate our efforts and strengthen multilateralism if we are to contain the damage that this pandemic could cause. South Africa and the African Union supports the call by the UN Security Secretary General for a global ceasefire and the scaling up of humanitarian assistance.
Tanihi loko tiko ra Afrika-Dzonga a ri tlangela siku ra ndhavuko, MEC wa ndhavuko exifundzeninkulu xa Gauteng u vurile leswaku i swa nkoka leswaku vaakatiko va tekela mindhavuko ya vona enhlokweni na leswaku va tinyungubyisa hi swona. U vurile leswaku na vatswari swa laveka leswaku va dyondzisa vana leswaku va tiva mindhavuko ya vona no tiva leswaku va huma kwini. U vurile leswaku vana vo tala a va yi tivi mindhavuko ya vona na leswaku va huma kwini, naswona u vula leswaku swi ta endla leswaku mindhavuko ya laha Afrika-Dzonga yi fa. U vurile leswaku swa laveka leswaku vatswari va dyondzisa vana mindhavuko leswaku swi ta kota ku ya emahlweni na leswaku siku ra ndhavuko ri ta tekeriwa enhlokweni. A hi languteni.
Heritage Month is a very important month for us, as it is an opportunity for us to celebrate who we are and where we come from. As we celebrate this year, we celebrate under COVID conditions, which have made things a bit difficult for us, and that we can't celebrate outside physically as we would have ordinarily. But that doesn't take away the need for us to look back into who we are. Because in remembering our past, we're able to chant a way forward for where we are to go as a nation. South Africa has a rich history, a history that is celebrated throughout the globe. We have important individuals that are celebrated equally throughout the globe. Various heroes and heroines who have ensured that we respect and we are honored throughout for how far we have come as a people in holding each other's hands and building this united South Africa. It is a history that we need to cherish and ensure that we never forget it. And so as we celebrate this year's Heritage Month, we call out to all of you to please ensure that you take some time off, especially those with young kids, to transfer our heritage to the young ones. Indicate to them where we come from. Tell them the stories, the rich history of who we are. Celebrate through song and dance. Celebrate through the various foods that we have. So please, as you sit back, let's not treat this as just any other day. Let's not treat it as just any other holiday, but have an appreciation for what it means for us as a nation. And importantly, where we come from and where we are going as a nation. We thank you.
Valanguti mi nga yi kahelo hi yaya emavhengeleni, tshamani na hina.
Violence and sexual abuse against children has become a major social challenge during the COVID-19 lockdown. We appeal to adults, parents, and caregivers to be kind towards children during this lockdown and beyond. Give children the space they need to engage with their reading and learning activities. Do not hit them. Do not yell at them. They are equally frustrated. We urge you to listen, support, and help the children to survive the COVID-19 lockdown. Report immediately any incident of sexual abuse. The Department of Basic Education. Every child is a national asset.
Feel the heat.
I love Adam Selman.
The girls are really thin. I think it looks very glamorous from the outside.
The life of a model in New York City.
There is such cool prints. So many.
You know, I'm buying this.
Look at me and all the selfie sort of thing. Honestly, I didn't really know that was actually a job. It just didn't occur to me.
Congratulations. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're gonna put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish. Look at this.
I know.
Like that?
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat. Feel the excitement. the heat with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful! This is exactly what I was looking for! DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Feel the heat.
Hold on. To make it through this journey alive, you're gonna need someone to teach you the ninja way.
Don't just stand there, kill someone!
Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat. Feel the heat. Feel the excitement. Feel the heat with StarSat.
China's saying that the latest outbreak is under control.
Feel the heat.
The cabinet has decided to ease restrictions on certain other economic activities.
I don't want to be a white person who sits by and does nothing, so that's why I'm here today.
Feel the excitement.
We are here to unite, because what we are fighting for is to stop institutional racism.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
The coronavirus outbreak.
Experience the extraordinary.
Tremendous waste and tremendous fraud. Mexico is, in fact, you will soon find out.
It is a day to celebrate.
We don't approve at all what's going on.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily unusual.
Challenge your ordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Feel the heat.
You said you love me. I do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Leave Browns fine. Oh, no, you don't. Get out of my way. Get out.
That is an abomination.
Oh, the love you promised me.
Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah?
Feel the excitement.
You don't know how I've been longing for this.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
The day will come when these measures are no longer needed. Until then, however, we must ensure that all our people receive adequate support. We look ahead to a better future. I have faith in the strength and the resilience of ordinary South Africans who have proven time and time again throughout our history that they can rise to any challenge that is presented to our country. We shall recover. We shall overcome.
God is so amazing.
Feel the heat.
The Bible says that through his death on the cross, we are now reconciled with our Father.
Forgive and you shall be forgiven.
So wherever God takes us, we're just excited about it.
as a child of God, where you are, you must have an hour of prayer.
Feel the excitement.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. I believe that God is working right now.
Feel the heat with StarSat.
Valanguti ndza mi amukela lawa emahungu ya Xitsonga. Namuntlha hi ta va hi vulavurisana na Margaret Mnisi loyi ku nga munhu lo a humaka eDzanini endhawini ya Nkowankowa. Margaret Mnisi u graduateile eUniversity ya Limpopo tanihi a geologist. Kambe Margaret a ngo va a geologist ntsena u endla swilo swo tala swo fana na photography, ku yimbelela, ku penda, ku drawa na ku endla graphic designing. Naswona una traveling agency a tlhela a va na piercing studio. Kambe hi nge vuli swo tala valanguti hikuva Margaret hina yena emoyeni. Margaret ha ku amukela Galaxy Universal Network.
Inkomu.
So xo sungula Margaret vutisa ku tanihi loko u dyondzile geology i yini lexi nga endla leswaku u endla photography naswona u endla art?
So loko na ri xikolweni, I think during my second year, I need a field trip, and then obviously I finally take a swinepe, samaridze, teketela swinepe. So I think that's when I discovered ku na si enjoy ukuteka ti photo. The angles they done teka ito ile tinga endla se ni ya ni sihleketa ku mina si realize ku swa ntsakisa ku teka swifaniso. And so the art nsuke khale na so before na le xikolweni. I think I was still in primary. Yeah.
So u sungurile rini ku endla ti art naswona u swi tive njhani leswaku una nyiko ya ku drawa, una nyiko ya ku penda?
So the art ni sungule ana ha ri ntsongo. Wa grade 6, grade 7, and every time loko va hi nyika swa ti assessment exikolweni swa ti art and culture, a ni tshama ni karhi ni kora ti marks ta le henhla ku tlula vanhu va ku tala tlilasini. I think that was when I realized ku inyiko leyi a ni nyikiwe yona. So ni kula ni karhi ni endla, and obviously as time went by I became perfect because loko na ha ri ntsongo a no drawa a swi nga ri perfect, mara as time went hi laha ni nga sungula ku drawa se swi sungula ku vonaka.
So hi byeli hi career ya wena ya photography na leswaku hikokwalaho ka yini u hlawule ku va u endla yona.
Tanihi leswi ni nga heta ku vula ku a ni nga swi plananga ku ni na ku sungula ku teka ti-photo. I just fell in love with it. Loko ni karhi ni hamba ni teketela ti-photo ka ti-field trip ta geology, it's not something lexi ni nga pfuka ni decide ku na ku sungula ku teka swinepe swa vanhu. Swi lo pfuketana swi humelela ni nga swi expectanga, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So ni vuya ni byela ku hawa ni ta ya mahlweni na swona. Na ntirho wa mina a wu ri kahle na vanhu a va ni byela ku ntirho wa mina wu kahle, wa swi twisisa. So yeah.
So now hi byeli hi traveling agency leyi u nga na yona besides ku va u drawa na ku va u teka swinepe.
Okay, so with my traveling agency ni rhandza ku travela. Ma vona loko mi rhandza ku travela mara mi kuma ku sometimes mali ya ko yi pfa yi kalakalanyana. So this traveling agency ni sungule ni byela ku okay ni ta sungula ku endlela vanhu ti-package. Ni zama ku khomanisa reasonable packages for vanhu because i tele hi vanhu i rhandza ku travela, mara mi kuma ku tindhawu ta koho leti hi hlanganaka na to ta durha. So ni tikume ni rhandza ku endla vuxokoxoko and then nibuya ni kuma ku ni hlangana na vanhu va ku owner eti-lodge maftisisa. That's when I spoke to them. Okay, maybe I could sort of like create packages that reasonable. And then
hi ku komisa va nga ku kuma kwini ka social media loko vanhu va lava ku kuma leswi u va swi endlaka?
Ka Instagram va nga ni kuma ka insanity_is_re_media house. Ka Twitter na kona va nga ni kuma ka insanity is re.
Okay, hi khensile swinene ku va u vile na hina ku va hi kote ku vulavula na wena loyi a hi ri na yena emoyeni a ku ri Margaret Mnisi loyi a endlaka swilo swo tala tanihiloko a graduateile tanihi a geologist u yile emahlweni no ya emahlweni no endla swin'wana hikuva a swi vonile ku u nyikiwile naswona a swi bohi leswaku a va a endla geologist ntsena kambe naswona ha khensa ku va a vile na hina lawa a ku ri mahungu ya Xitsonga lawa a ni khomele wona eka siku ra namuntlha ni ri eka n'wina valanguti ku huma ka mina na Galaxy Universal Network hi ri yana emahlweni mi ti hlayisa ha khensa ta mi vona nkarhi lowu taku.